Welcome to the Jeremiah Show. She's back. Isabella is back. You guys listened. You made her the number one podcast, radio show for 2 weeks straight. I got to check. I'm not sure if you're still up there, number one. Isabella, welcome back and congratulations. People really like you and your top teen tunes.
Hi, thank you for having me.
How do you feel now that you're radio famous and podcast famous? Did you know?
Um,
Do you feel any different?
I'm really excited. I didn't know that was going to happen really quickly.
Yeah, it's very cool. It just tells me that you've got first great taste in music, and the Radio Indie Alliance, the two founders of the Radio Indie Alliance, Mark Platt
Mhm.
and Jenny, they were so excited about your chart, and you've submitted three now. So just if you've never heard of Isabella, Isabella has joined the Jeremiah Show. She comes in and does a segment every Friday. So you can tune in to the Friday show and you'll get Isabella's top teen tunes. We're calling it TTT for short. Just like the explosive, like TNT, but just a little bit different. TTT, Isabella. Thanks for contributing to the Radio Indie Alliance. So the Radio Indie Alliance is the top 10 chart. So Isabella lets you know what is hot in the world, in her world, but also the world of the teenager. And I think that's pretty cool. It's kind of cool to see what you guys have on there. And today and every Friday, Isabella will be joining us to do her top five out of that list. So welcome, Isabella.
Hi, thank you for having me again.
Yeah, well, you're going to be here every week. I'm so excited about it. Looking forward to it. We just put the soundtrack together for today's show with actually 7 songs from Isabella's list. Five of the songs are your top five that you're about to tell us about. But
Yes.
before we get started with the music, what have you been up to since we talked last week?
So this last weekend I had fair, well, not fair, but Palouse Classic, which basically you can show your animals and the judges will judge them and they will pick you based on your animal and your showmanship. And it was my first time doing it. I worked with this goat about like 3 times. You're kind of supposed to work with it all year. I worked with
It
it
was a
three.
goat, your
Yeah,
animal. Okay.
yeah. And it was a breeding doe. So that's different because market breeding does, there's different ones. And it was my first time doing it, and I placed first, and then I placed third.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I placed third in intermediate. And there's people who've been doing this for like 4 or 6 years, and I placed third, which is I'm pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, you gotta be proud. But why did you choose a goat?
Well, my cousin kind of looped me into all of this, and so did my friend Allie. She has a goat, and so she just got them. She was like, "Oh my God, Bella, you should do fair, and we should do it together. That would be so fun." And I was like,
Is that how she talks?
yeah, exactly, exactly. And she was like, we should definitely do this. Like, you should sign up. And I was like, I mean, my cousin is moving away and she needs someone to show her goat. So I'll just do it for her because she has to show her pig. So I was like, you know what? I'll just try it out and see if I like it. And I really liked it.
Oh, very cool. Well, congratulations. You're just number one everywhere, aren't you? So you talked about your best friend on the last show, and I kept meaning to ask you what you should give her a shout out if you don't mind it, if you can, if she wouldn't be embarrassed, but
Yeah.
because you're going to probably be talking about her a lot, I imagine,
Oh,
over the she
definitely.
she might even have to do a show with you. You'll have
I
to,
definitely would love that.
yeah, it'd be fun. What's her name?
Her name's Allie Wilson.
Allie Wilson. Hello, Allie. She's famous as well now. Isabella, top teen tunes. I can't wait. What do you got? You got five for us right now.
Yes.
What's number five?
Welcome to Jamrock by Damian Marley.
What do you like about this song? Why did it make your
Well,
top five?
my dad and my grandparents live in Hawaii, and so my dad and I would blast this song. I remember this time we rented a Jeep, and we got an Airbnb and we just took the doors off and everything. And it was so fun just blasting the song and driving through Hawaii because we were gonna go to the mall. And I don't know, it was just so fun. And that song has just been stuck in my head lately, and I just love it.
Yeah, there's probably no better day than a Jeep with its roof off, listening to a song like this. And
Exactly.
in Hawaii, were you in Maui or the Big Island?
The Big Island.
Big Island. And man, it's just I can imagine that. That must have been a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Sunshine, just cruising.
Mhm.
Uh, all right, cool. So we're playing that through in this episode coming up. Number four.
I picked Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
It's a good song.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know this was my first concert ever was AC/DC in Spokane, Washington.
Really?
These guys are great in concert.
Yeah, I would definitely want to see them in concert.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mhm.
All right, it was a good choice on that one. So how about and is there any story behind why you chose it or how you found AC/DC? I mean, they've been around a
So,
long time.
I mean, I have listened to AC/DC and I have heard of this song. I never had it on my playlist or anything because I didn't really know it. But on TikTok, it's been trending because everyone's been doing the dance by AC/DC. And I was wondering like what the dance is from because there's always these people doing dances, but it's like, did you actually come up with that or did you find it somewhere else? And I saw that it was on, I think it's America's Sweethearts and it's the Dallas Cowgirls. They the cheerleaders and they do that dance and I thought it was really cool and I liked the dance and I liked the song. And I liked all the beats, so I was like, you know what? That's a good song to pick.
So that's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
American Sweethearts.
Yes.
And is it the dance? I haven't seen this. So is it the dance that Angus Young, the guitarist, does, where he's kind of like he's got a guitar out, he's
No,
kind of doing like a skip?
it's like all the girls, it's like they spin and they do all this stuff. I'm not a dancer, so I don't know what it's even called, but they just do all these dance moves and it looks cool. So
You told I said I'm gonna check it out. I haven't checked it out yet. And you told me off air, you said, you probably won't like it. Why
yeah.
would I not why don't you think I would like it?
It's like a reality TV show. If you ever heard of Love Island, it's pretty similar to that. I mean, all the girls are like stressed out and they're trying to pick out stuff and they're crying and it's like a whole thing. I think it's funny,
Yeah.
but I don't think that you would like it.
Okay. I'm gonna watch the dance though, and then I'm gonna follow up next week. I'll tell you if I liked it or not. But that doesn't, you're
Okay.
right. You've already got me pegged. It doesn't sound like my type of show.
Yeah.
All right. What are we on? Number three?
Yes. I picked One Dance by Drake, Wizkid, and Kyla.
Hmm. It's a good song.
Yeah.
Classic, pretty much already.
Yeah.
What's it mean to you?
My sister and I, were very close. And so having a sister who's a little older than you who got her driver's license, I would make her take me everywhere. I'd be like, so we should come on a drive. And she would take me on drives and we would just blast music. And that was my favorite song because it came out in 2016 and I was 6 at the time. So we would just blast music, listen to it, and I loved that song like when it just came out. And I still listen to it today. I think it's just a good song.
Remind you of your sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, in that age, your sister, she's an older sister, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, obviously she's driving, and you're six. I hope you
Yeah.
guys were both driving at six. Um, so you look up to her, right? So you're like your older brother,
Yeah.
sister. You like their music. You kind
Mhm.
of admire them a little bit. That's a cool story. What's your sister's name?
Carson.
Carson. All right. Okay, that was number. Was that? I keep losing track because you're telling such a
3.
good story. That was number three. Number
Mhm.
two. We're getting close to number one.
I had Ride by Lana Del Rey.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
That's a great video. Have you seen that video?
No.
Um, I have a quick story. I have a friend that was at a basketball game in Dallas, and he had his own box, and Lana Del Rey came in, and he didn't know who she was. He was asking me. He said, "She's a singer." She says, "Lana Del Rey." I mean, Lana Del Rey. How do you not know? She's hanging out. Let her stay. Don't kick her out. Yeah, I like Lana Del Rey a lot. She reminds me of summertime. All her music. What about you?
Yeah. She also reminds me of Summertime. Summertime Sadness is also a good song.
Yeah.
But my friend Gemma, she kind of got me hooked on Lana Del Rey again. Like I would hear her music there and then, but I definitely love her music.
What's your favorite song?
Probably Ride by Lana Del Rey.
Red, number two, which is number two right now on your
Yeah.
list. Top five, it's going fast. I guess. Do we have a drum beat? We need a roll. We need a. It's the big anticipation for number one. I can't wait to hear what it is. Isabella's top teen tunes were at number one. Go, Isabella.
My number one was Purple Gas by Zach Bryan.
So you introduced me to Zach Bryan. I'd heard his name, but I'd never listened to his music, and I really like it. I really like
Yeah.
this song. Tell me why you chose this as number
I
one.
I guess maybe this is another shout out to Allie, but Allie was the reason why I got hooked on Zach Bryan. I was a huge country music fan. I mean, like my family, that's all they listen to. But I just was kind of like, I'm gonna stick to like the basic rap. But I heard some of his music because, we share AirPods all the time. And so I was like, this is good. And then I got hooked on country. And this is his new album, actually. And so I just started listening more. And I don't know, I really like Zach Bryan. I love his music. I like his words that he uses. I just, I like the beat of everything, and it seems happy in some of his songs. And I feel like it just fits in any mood I'm in.
Hmm. What mood are you in right now?
I don't know, I'm pretty happy.
You're happy. So what's the happy song you would pick by Zach Bryan
Um,
when you're in a great mood? What's the song that really gets you going?
Probably like Oklahoma Smoke Show.
Hmm. All
Yeah.
right, I'll have to check that one out too. You're turning me on to Zach Bryan. And what a great top five list, Isabella.
Yeah.
Can't wait till your next one.
I can't wait either.
Are you finding that now that you're a Radio Indie Alliance chart contributor, which is a radio, for those that don't know, it's a radio, you go to radioindiealliance.com, you can see all of Isabella's charts, but every single week she submits 10, and so do various DJs and music influencers around the world, and they all get submitted to this chart service, and it puts out a top 100 every month, and the DJs around the world on 180 or so um, radio stations that are participating, they take Isabella's list and the other DJ's list, and they start playing them around the world on these different stations, and they start climbing the charts. And hopefully, I want to see one of Isabella's songs at number one on the top 100. It's very cool. And then Isabella also contributes to the Jeremiah show here every Friday, top teen tunes, and you'll bring top five to us.
Yes.
Yes. What do you got for the plan for the rest of your day here, Isabella?
After this, I have Walker, who is my nephew. We're trying to get him down for a nap, but he is addicted to watching dinosaurs, so I'm not sure that's gonna happen anytime soon. But after his nap, I think we're gonna go to the public pool and he can swim and I can hang out with my friends.
That sounds like a perfect summer day. And listen to some good music, right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, I can't wait till next week, Isabel. Thank you so much for your top five. I love it.
Thank you for having me.
I'll see you next week. Isabella's top teen tunes on the Jeremiah show every Friday. Tune in.